Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. And this week, our loud and local band of the week is Witch Ripper. Local band of the week is Witch Ripper. You want more info about where their music is, how you can see them play, just go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com.
You can see them next week on Wednesday, October 3rd, and pick up their brand new record, Homestead. It's the record release show happening at the High Dive with Witch Ripper.
And don't forget, Sunday nights at 10 o'clock, how about 2 solid hours of all local music? Great bands from the Pacific Northwest like Witch Ripper.
Friday, baby.
Yeah, you can tell it's Friday. BJ's in a good mood, bouncing around. Danny's bouncing even more.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Steve put his hands in the air, just like he doesn't care.
He doesn't care. Well, Danny, he's very excited because he's going to get to go take more pictures of his daughter and torment us.
Oh, yeah.
Over under on pictures of Lily this weekend.
75.
There's no way it's going to be 75.
Wait, how many days?
3.
I'll say 10. Yeah.
I'm going, okay, yeah.
About 10.
3 a day.
Yeah. I'm gonna. You know what?
Oh, that's a good number.
I'm gonna go with 12. I think he's gonna be a 4-a-day guy.
Oh, do videos count?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, if you think about
how many will be of him holding his daughter in the air while he's shirtless?
Yeah.
A lot of those are shirtless too.
Yeah. Yeah, with a deep, profound message.
Yeah. You are my everything, my all. You're my all.
Which is funny because that's what BJ says to Twinkies. So
it's true.
It's true though, but they are my everything.
Yeah. We should recreate every picture that Danny does with you and a Twinkie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You're in a pool.
All right.
Holding the Twinkie in the air.
That's it. Like I don't care.
This is fantastic. We need to get to the game though. We got Andrew in Seattle to take on Steve. Andrew, are you there, sir?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning, Andrew.
What's he playing for today, Steve?
Tickets to check out Cage Sport MMA. That's happening at the Emerald Queen Casino on Friday, October 13th. Go to KISW.com for all the details. If you want tickets, get them now. Ticketmaster.com.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Andrew will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Andrew, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
According to his elementary school principal, what 1994 title character of an Oscar-winning movie had an IQ of 75?
Pass.
What movie did the villain Hans Gruber appear in?
Pass.
What is the shortest and bloodiest of Shakespeare's plays?
Romeo and Juliet.
No.
King Lear.
No.
Pass.
Loch Ness is a lake located in what country?
Scotland.
Yes. What brass instrument plays the lowest notes?
Tuba.
Yes. What gland secretes human growth hormone?
Lymph nodes.
No.
Pituitary gland.
Yes.
Nice.
Which California theme park uses the Peanuts characters as mascots?
Busch Gardens.
No.
Knott's Berry Farm.
Yes. What devilish number is the sum of all the numbers on a roulette wheel?
666.
Yes. What units are ship speeds measured in?
Knots.
Yes. Who sang the song Californication?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct.
That's fascinating about the roulette wheel. Do you think that was intentional?
I don't think so.
Because they say gambling is a tool of the devil, buddy.
Well, some people say that.
There they do. So the people with they got more info now with the 666. You're giving them more fire,
Well, I mean, it's
As it were.
it's a
more ammunition.
Nice. There you go. I have no idea whether or not that was intentional. I'd like to think not, but who knows?
Yeah, it's just pretty fascinating. That's how that worked out. That's really fascinating.
Steve?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
According to his elementary school principal, what 1994 title character of an Oscar-winning movie had an IQ of 75?
Oh, man.
That's a long question.
That's a long question. Mr. Woodcock?
No.
Yeah, that's the one.
Because that won Oscars.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
sure
it did.
Anyway,
A
come on,
Simple
play-
Mind.
No.
Simple Plan.
No. What movie did the villain Hans Gruber appear in?
Oh, Die Hard.
Yeah.
Die Hard on the brain this week. That's not a Christmas movie.
What is the shortest and bloodiest of Shakespeare's plays?
Is it Hamlet?
No.
Othello?
No.
How about that other one?
Romeo and Juliet?
No. Loch Ness.
Macbeth.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it, Steve. Loch Ness is a lake located in what country?
Oh, Scotland.
Yes.
Aye.
What brass instrument plays the lowest notes?
Tuba.
Yes. What gland secretes human growth hormone?
Sweat.
No.
Pituitary.
Yes.
Oh,
Which
right.
California
Don't
theme
even
park uses the Peanuts characters as
Knott's
mascots?
Berry Farm.
Yes. What devilish number is the sum of all the numbers on a roulette wheel?
6. 6, 6.
Yes.
The number of the base.
What units are ship speeds measured in?
Knots.
Yes.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a tie.
Hey,
Congrats, Andrew.
Andrew.
That's why I hate Shakespeare.
Good job, Andrew. Hang on the line. We'll tell you how to get your prize, buddy.
If you would have gotten that,
Hey, thanks a lot, guys.
I would have won.
you would have won. Or if you would have gotten to the last one, because
Oh, boy, here
who
we
sang
go.
the song Californication?
Oh, the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
You don't get the win.
Yeah.
That long question at the beginning threw me off. I blame you, Rev.
Oh, you
And
blame
actually,
me,
it's,
all right.
it's a movie you know, but the question's so long it confuses you. I mean, you think of a dumb character who was an Oscar winner.
Dumb character.
I mean, you'll know it. It's very iconic.
What's eating Gilbert Grape?
No.
Solid guess, though, actually, but no.
Yeah. You know what, Steve? What you probably needed some chocolate to answer this question.
Oh, man, Forrest Gump.
Yeah. I like how it was chocolate that got there.
That's what got
What
him.
was the question again?
According to his elementary school principal, what 1994 title character of an Oscar-winning movie had an IQ of 75?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long question. It just throws you.
I zoned out and missed the title character part.
Yeah.
And the Oscar at the beginning saying Mr. Woodcock.
Well, I was just trying to think of a teacher.
We got Woodcock, a Mr. Woodcock, and we got Bubba Woodcock.
And the other one that you missed, you figured out, was Macbeth.
Yeah, buddy.
Congratulations on Andrew and tying Steve this morning.
Yeah, if you tie or beat Steve, that's how you get the prize. So that's not a bad deal on Beat Migs. Hey, they're doing everything on Jeopardy to get us to watch this show.
Yes.
I mean, Alex is growing a beard. His wife is saying, get rid of that beard. And now they have...
Panda, 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 panda.
Well, of course, all the great lyrics that he's reading from rap songs.
Absolutely.
What are you doing to me? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing to me? What are you doing, huh? I'm too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts.
Yeah, that's genius. Genius to have Alex Trebek read those things way out of his league.
I'm a little drunk, and I need you now.
Yeah, baby.
Baby, it's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. I need a drink.
I want him and William Shatner to sing together.
Oh my God, that'd be the great. If they do, what's that? Turn around.
Yes, a Total Eclipse
of the Heart.
Yeah.
That, or If I Close My Eyes Forever, the Ozzy Lita Ford song.
Oh, yeah.
Either one would be the greatest duet of all time.
That has to be done. Someone has to get that done. And frankly, if William Shatner, if somebody floated that by, he'd do it.
I want my baby back ribs.
Yes. Please, Henry Rollins, get them together, buddy.
Henry or Ben Folds.
One of you guys, get the two of them together. So, they're doing a lot of cool stuff on Jeopardy, including a couple doing a little marriage proposal thing. Guy did that. He proposed to his girlfriend mid-show yesterday, and Alex set the whole thing up.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, normally when I interview the contestants, I base my conversation on little bits of information they have supplied us. But with regard to Michael Pascuzzi from Orlando, Florida, I have absolutely nothing on the card. So
I just wanted to say one quick thing and ask Maria Schaefer right there.
Oh, hello, Maria.
If she would make me a winner today and marry me.
The feels.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Yes.
Maria, you responded too quickly. I was about to say we'll have the answer to that question right after this commercial break.
That would be what is yes.
What is yes? All right, good for you.
I was about to say, man, boo to him for not asking him the phrase of a question like a Jeopardy question, but
you're absolutely right.
She came through. That's why they were meant to be together.
Yeah. Well, the first yes did sound like yes. Almost like, well, let me see how you do first, stupid, and then we'll see if I want. Maybe I'll marry one of the other contestants.
I think he came in second, if I remember correctly. He didn't even win the whole
he's
thing.
Done. It's over.
Yeah, she dumped him and left him for the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, she probably sounded weird at first, though, because I bet that was super embarrassing.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you want to be proposed to, but I don't know. Most people don't like to be having the spotlight put on them around hundreds or thousands. And then you think of all the people watching this show. I can understand why she'd be like,
I don't know. I kind of sounded like he probably jokingly said this to her. It's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. She's like, sure you will. And then he actually did it. She's like, all right.
I jokingly mentioned to my wife when we already had the conversation about marriage, and I knew for sure she was going to say yes. I was like, it'd be cool if I propose to you at a WWE event when we're sitting in like one of the front rows, and I hold up a sign, and then you hold up a sign, and that would be fantastic. And she's like, you do that, I'm not holding up. I'm not even saying yes.
Oh, wow.
It's not she's like, you better not propose to me in public.
Yeah. I don't. I would imagine a lot of people don't want that,
right?
Yeah, the public thing. It's nice to organize something really cool like you did, Steve, where you just grunted and threw the thing across the table.
Yeah, no one does that.
Yeah, that's unique.
Caveman proposal here.
Or you could be like me and just leave the ring and a rose on a pillow and don't even talk to her.
With the check this box if you're in.
Yeah, I mean I think those are the ways to get it done. All right, I got a question. Do you think you have or had a weird roommate? Well, how about this? Did they ever use a hammer to kill a spider? Or use their shoes as nunchucks? Yeah, we got some crazy roommate stories, and you'll hear them at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. On a recent episode of The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon read a bunch of funny tweets based on the hashtag #MyWeirdRoommate. Here are some of them.
Now I thought I'd share some of my weird roommate stories from you guys. This first one is from @Hoseway. My roommate would lay on the couch watching TV shirtless. He would have ranch dressing on one side of his chest, cheese dip on the other, and a mountain of chips resting on his stomach. This one's from @Jacob Chiller. My roommate would come home drunk, holding his shoes by the laces, swing them around like nunchucks, and attack me while I was trying to sleep, yelling, "I'm Michelangelo! I'm Michelangelo!" This one's from @Lake Show Fanatic. He says, I had a roommate that would pour toilet bowl cleaner on his dirty dishes, then leave them in the sink. He said, if it's good enough to clean toilets, it's good enough to clean plates. This one's from Jason Aland. He says, my college roommate bought size 22 sneakers, put them in the middle of our living room just so when people came over and saw them, he could say, oh, my girlfriend's in the shower. This last one here is from Diane Kincaid. She says, my college roommate tried to kill a spider that was on the window pane with a hammer. She missed the spider.
There's a genius right there.
When you set up the tease earlier, somebody texted and said, I just tried to kill a spider with a hammer.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
Don't try to kill anything with a hammer, because all you do is, hurt things that you don't want to hurt. That's awesome.
I love the one with the guy lying down with on his one side of his chest is ranch, the other side is Cheese Whiz, and then the chips in the middle. Yep. I'll be honest, at first I'm picturing him without any bowls involved.
That's what I was thinking.
Like it's just a lump. Like you just squeezed ranch on one
That's
side.
what I assumed.
No, I'm thinking
No.
I hope that's not
If
the
it was
case,
bowls,
Steve.
it wouldn't be that, weird.
Well, maybe the chips are on the chest, but I can't imagine that he just squirted ranch on his
You
chest
just
and
scrape
Cheese
it
Whiz.
off.
That would be very disturbing.
You don't have to wash any dishes.
I mean, unless he shaves his
hairy.
chest, exactly.
You're
gonna
not.
Your hair is probably not falling out all the time.
Dude,
I hope.
No, Vicky, you don't want to you do not want to eat any chips off of his chest or my chest.
No.
Besides, you've got a perfect bowl with the belly button right there.
We need more information. Can we track this texter or this this tweeter down?
Yeah, I feel like it would be just disgusting if it was your way, Steve.
See, when you find that
not your
last
way.
bit of French
Right.
fries at the bottom of the bag.
Yeah.
When you're a girl and you drop food in your bra and you find it later, that's exactly the same excitement.
But you don't have a hairy chest.
No, but you could.
I mean, I would look at.
Maybe that guy didn't have a hairy chest.
I would eat stuff off of some women's chests. Yes, I would.
They had sushi restaurants that were like that.
Yeah, that's not a problem. But
If you didn't have any hair on your chest, you saying you wouldn't think about it?
Well,
No.
look, 5-second rule would apply to everything for me, even on my chest. I have no problem with that. But we're talking about an extended period of time where that stuff is just sitting on you.
Yeah, that's different,
And plus,
man.
I don't know if that's good for your skin.
I mean, it might be moisturizing. I don't know. It's a lot of oils.
Okay, well, we know what Vicky apparently might be into, Steve.
I mean, why not, man?
I just like in
well,
my
again,
head.
your chest or a woman's chest is fine. It's just the hairiness of a
I mean,
guy's
you
chest.
don't know what I got going on, man. I'm kind of a Wookiee.
Okay, I still don't know why you want to win this conversation, because it's disgusting if you win.
And I don't know why I'm picturing the bowl. The chips are not in a bowl, but the other two things are. But that's kind of just what I'm figuring. If anything you could pass off having on your chest would be the chips, but not the actual liquidy stuff.
Yeah, because the chips I could remove from the hair pretty easily. But man, just getting all that hairish action in the cream.
We need pictures.
Yeah, we do. We need to know. Anyway, though, that's a weird roommate right there.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So, of course, you know what? Jimmy gave us some great examples of weird roommate stories. How about you? What is your My Weird Roommate story? Simple as that. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We want to hear your stories about your weird roommates. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Your calls, your texts after Rage on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Last night, recently on a Tonight Show episode, Jimmy Fallon read a bunch of funny tweets based on the hashtag #MyWeirdRoommate. Based on this, we want to know, what is your weird roommate story? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Now, we also had a little bit of a debate about how we pictured the guy that was eating the ranch and the cheese and the chips on his chest.
Yeah.
And somebody just texted and says, listen to the audio again. It says a cup of cheese and a cup of ranch.
Ah, damn
Maybe we
it.
can hear just the beginning part of that audio clip again.
Now I thought I'd share some of my weird roommate stories from you guys. This first one is from @Hoseway. My roommate would lay on the couch watching TV shirtless. He would have ranch dressing on one side of his chest, cheese dip on the other, and a mountain of chips resting on his stomach. No cups.
Yeah, you know
No
what?
cups, he said at the end of it.
Oh, he did say no cups.
I heard that at the end.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't realize.
No, that was me that said no cups.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But he said no cups.
I was going to say, I didn't
There was
catch
no
that the
cups.
first
There was
time.
no cups involved.
But no cups were brought up.
Yeah, not at all. So it's funny what your mind will fill in for you, because that's what the texter thought was said, but it wasn't said at all.
More importantly, is his Twitter handle Hoseway?
I think he said Hoseway.
It's a name, Josue.
Oh. I thought it was like he had hose
No.
this way.
Oh, at Hoseway.
I think it means it's Josh.
I'm looking
Joshua.
the hose way.
It's Josue.
So Jimmy didn't do a good job pronouncing that.
No, because that's
Yeah.
my cousin's name, Josue.
Hoseway!
Hoseway makes sense. I thought he said Hoseway too. So it's like, come on, Jimmy, you got to do a better job pronouncing
Hey,
that.
somebody said I have a sunken chest and I've eaten cereal and ice cream from it.
Nice.
That's the one good reason to have a sunken chest.
Didn't happen.
That's what you get. Yeah, you get that sunken chest look, and you don't need bowls anymore. I love it.
All right, we have someone that says, I had a roommate that would complain about not including him in our social hangouts. Thing is, we would invite him, but he would always decline the invitation. Yeah, see, at some point, you got to just give up on... if you keep saying no to invitations, you can't get butthurt that you're not being invited.
Yeah, I exactly. I mean, I've dropped people off lists going, all right, you know what? I got a list of X amount of people, and I just want to pair this because you never show up.
Right. And then has any of them come back to you and been like, hey, man, whatever?
No, people have been cool. I think people don't want to talk to me at all, so I just assume
they're actually happy to be off the invite list.
But I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't get butthurt, and I don't think anybody should get butthurt over that. You don't show up. Why should they keep inviting you?
We have a buddy that anytime like they'll see some of us out and about, he'll send a message a text to us, be like, hey, thanks for the invite, you jerks. Like he'll like it's like a joking but not joking, like, hey man. And more often than not, none of us, like, I'll see a picture of someone, my buddy's going out, I'm like, hey man, what are you guys doing? They're like, hey, we're gonna be over here. I'm like, all right, I'll meet you guys. We're not purposely, not including somebody. If you know we're going out, just invite yourself.
Dude, I have a friend who does that, and she'll post on Facebook, though. She won't text us like, I didn't want to go out anyways. It's like, we're going to go out drinking. You don't drink. Why would we invite you to go do something you don't do? That doesn't make sense to me. People suck.
That's the moral of today's story. People suck.
And surprisingly, people still want to hang out with you.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, people do suck, because my roommate did something similar to the spider story, or my old roommate. Instead of a hammer, I took a picture. I said, look, there's a spider by the door. I need you guys to take care of it. That was the one thing I pulled the girl card on.
That was your rule.
Yeah, you guys are 2 6-foot-tall men. You take care of the spiders. I'll clean the house. You take care of the spiders. I then get a video later that day of him stomping on the spider so hard he kicked a giant hole in our wall.
Okay.
And the funny part was, Sarah and I were talking. I'm like, our landlady loves us. She's so great. She just trusts us to take care of her house.
Yeah.
15 minutes later, I get that video. It's like, thanks, buddy.
I don't understand what it is. I get that spiders are scary, but they're so small, you still have dominion over them.
He was a big guy.
Was it like a tarantula?
No, it was like a $50 size. That's
but
a
you're
huge.
still much bigger than him.
Yeah, but
a cup stops him, and that's what I do. Is you get a cup and you put him in the cup, and then you can even throw him outside. Really, I mean,
it was on the ground. How do you get the ground? No, that's why I make them do it, and I regret it.
You get the
ever
paper.
Since.
You get the paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually quite a thing to see if I can keep that guy alive.
No, what are you talking about? You karate kick walls. That's how you kick their spiders.
Yeah, you're right. What am I thinking? I'm the idiot here.
You're right. Keep these spiders alive.
Yeah,
Mr. Love.
And it's funny because I hate them. I mean, but I feel like all right, these are my bitter enemies, because when they bite me, they wreck me. So I'm like, but I still go, I need to be better than this. With great power comes great responsibility.
Are you hoping by saving that spider, he goes back to his spider posse and they're like, look, man, we should stop biting this guy.
Exactly.
He's cool. He didn't kill me. He didn't kick any walls. He didn't kick out a hammer.
You heard about crows or something like that? Aren't crows the birds that if you bother them, they all know and come at you?
Yeah, they remember your face.
Yeah, so
crows will remember your face and they will talk.
So that's why I'm thinking maybe the spiders will do it too. And they, look, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I would like, dude, look at all the books.
Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Represent.
Not once have I climbed walls. You bit me how many times? Come on, get radioactive, you little bastards, and give me some spider powers.
I like this one from Byron in Auburn. He says, my weird roommate would wake up and pee in different places in the apartment.
Oh, no, you're done.
Dude, we had a guy
that's it.
In college, this guy Doug, a buddy of ours, he was known for getting wasted, passing out, and at some point waking up in the middle of the night, and he would walk up to his roommate or whoever had a bag in that room. He would open the bag and just pee in it. And then the next day, like a backpack, the next day you'd find out and you'd flip out on him and he would have no recollection of it. And for the longest time, I thought they're all just making this story up. He's intentionally doing this. There's no way someone gets that blacked out. But he was a good buddy of mine. So I went and visited him when we were done with college, and I stayed at his place and crashed in his room, and I had my bag with all my clothes in it.
Oh, no.
Right? So, and this is in Long Island, New York.
No.
And I wake up while he's in the middle of doing it.
Oh.
But here's the thing. My bag is right next to me, and I'm sleeping on the floor like on like a little padded thing. So I wake up to a stream flying over my head.
Oh, no.
Landing perfectly in my bag. And I'm watching this, and I'm still wasted. And I'm just like, what the F? And I look at him, and his eyes are closed. He's just doing it. Has no idea. So I just kind of like scurry, because I don't want to freak him out, because then he might move and land on me. So I just kind of like crawl underneath and wake him up. And he's like, I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Next morning, I thought maybe this was a bad dream, and I check, and my bag's soaking wet, so I just wake up. He's already outside in the living room. I just put the bag on in front of him and go, you clean this. And I was like, he's like, did I really do that? I'm like, yes, man. I've now witnessed it firsthand.
That's fantastic aim for being asleep with the eyes closed and everything, though.
Right.
You got to give him a little bit of props.
He had to open his eyes and set himself up and then just fall back asleep.
I was going to say, you sure like nothing dripped at all on?
Well, I'm sure like there must have been like a little sprayage. I don't know.
You didn't check?
So I was wasted.
Fair enough. That'd be the first thing. I'm like, oh, God, it's on me.
I don't like this story anymore.
Weirdest roommates.
Yeah, dude, you do that one time. I hear about you doing that. You're out of my house. It's like, I'm not even
his house. How am I going to kick him out of his
kicking him out of his own house. I'm done.
Do I tell his parents?
Yeah, you go, hey, guys, look, here. They know, dude. They have to know. This guy has to have been doing it. They probably got all their bags just basically Gallagherized so that nothing ever gets in there. I mean, seriously, dude.
Dougie Fresh.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Chris in Port Orchard. Chris, you are on the Rock.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Chris.
So I had 7 roommates in a 2-bedroom apartment at one time. Yeah. So one of our roommates decided it would be great to take a number 2 and put it in a plastic Ziploc bag.
What the?
And just randomly throw it at us throughout a whole week.
So where was your apartment? The zoo? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You win the award for weirdest roommate.
Oh, my God. So we're going to be staying in this lovely monkey cage, and it's kind of...
Wait, did the bag ever, burst open on accident? Or did he at least seal it?
It was a pretty solid number 2.
Don't like this anymore. Okay, Chris, I would say thanks for the call, but I really don't appreciate it. Hey, guess what?
What's up?
I am going to move on because I want to have breakfast, okay? And I don't want it spoiled by your roommate story and the monkey in the zoo over here story. I don't need it, Steve, okay?
Oh. Fine. So they had a male roommate steal my female roommate's socks.
Oh, man. Okay, that's an interesting thing. That's at least no one took a dump, right?
Right.
I like that story. See, my son is in the room. Did anybody take a dump in your story?
Joey D's nuts.
No, but I have had a lot of roommates do some weird things, man. Back when I was living with 3 of my friends, no one really knew how to cook very well. And I got home one day from work to the smell of fresh cookies. And I'm excited out of my mind because I love cookies, right?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, right? There's 24 sugar cookies sitting in a pan. And my friend's removing them. He put them on a plate. And I'm like, hey, man, can I get a cookie? And he turns to me like that angry friend in a movie. And he's like, I will spare not one cookie. This is my dinner. He was going to eat 24 sugar cookies for dinner.
That's my champion right
At least
there.
he baked them himself. I mean, there's some work involved.
I'm not kidding you.
Stay away from my cookies.
I touched one of the cookies before I asked, thinking, why? Come on, he's making them for everyone, right?
That's what. Yeah, you would think that's my dinner.
So he slaps it, grabs it out of my hand, and I'm not kidding you. He sat on the couch and stared at me as I was making my dinner, eating every sugar cookie in front of me. He ate
20-something cookies?
24 sugar cookies.
I mean, I'd like to try, but I don't think I could eat 24 sugar cookies.
Dude, that's a rush right there.
I mean, that's basically that guy's diabetic helper is what he's got right there. Damn.
Is he still alive?
Yeah. He gained, I think, 40 pounds in that house.
Shocking.
Oh, that's a shocker.
But eventually he started playing tennis again.
I don't get why I gained all this weight.
I don't get it. I eat right. I even cook for myself. I don't get it.
Meal prep.
Oh, man. That's
Meal prep. It's just a Tupperware of
Just
cookies.
cookies. Here's my cookies for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and for Thursday, my cheat day, I'll do chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Frankly, I think I want that guy to come cook for me.
The more we talk about it, the more it sounds like a great idea.
Hey, Doc, I've got a new nutritionist. Really? I went out and got a good one. I got a new survey, found out that, speaking of sugar cookies, turns out that we sugarcoat our emotions 11 times a week. And what do you think is the most common times that we do it? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I have lots of tickets that I haven't paid. Can those be discharged through a bankruptcy?
Yes, there are some limits on what we can do with tickets. Tickets cannot be discharged in a full bankruptcy. In a Chapter 7 case, that won't help you get your license back. But in Chapter 13 reorganization, tickets are dischargeable. Most types of tickets are dischargeable. So you would have to pay back some of the tickets in a Chapter 13 case, but the vast majority of them could be discharged if you complete the plan. And again, you would get your license back right away when you filed the Chapter 13 case, as long as the only reason you don't have your license is because of failure to pay your tickets. But the Chapter 13 process will help you get your license back and repay a small portion of your tickets in most cases, and get your license reinstated almost immediately.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.